If you're new to slot cars, it can be a little frustrating when you're watching slot car set reviews and they don't show the set actually running. Now, if you want to see like a digital slot car race and see if that's in your hobby, that's what I would do. I just look something up on YouTube of slot car race. Now, if you're going to want to get digital slot cars, obviously look up a digital set race. And if you want to look up analog, like Her Evolution, you should go for like either a wood oval or an analog set. And that way you can kind of temper your expectations for what you want out of the hobby. Here's the thing. The slot cars that come in the sets don't actually matter. And I'm going to tell you why. They are always going to have different stats, okay? So if you want to have even racing, you're just going to have to get a set that comes with two of the same slot car. It's just down that path. That's why I'm turning. And likewise, if you're going to get a set with two different slot cars, you need to understand that you're going to have to buy more to try to find them to even out. And it's just going to be an endless grind, okay? Like if you're just going to race by yourself and get a bunch of different slot cars anyway, that's fine. But if you're going to race in a group, like a slot car league, I would suggest telling league members, hey, can we just pick a class that we can race in? So for example, like GTYs or maybe Lamborghini Huracan or Mercedes AMG, because you guys are just going to be, and this is coming from a dealer, you're just going to be endlessly buying slot cars trying to one-up each other and just end up disappointed with a good majority of them. The other thing is that different courses, because you're probably going to change your course, have different stats. So an oval course from NASCAR with high bank turns is going to be a lot different than a starter set course, like just your basic starter set with a bunch of tight turns and, you know, shorter straights. Something like 4 to 6 straights, that's like a short straight, okay? I know that sounds weird because you're looking at it as a new player like, oh, this is so long. No, that's short. So for example, the Mercedes AMG, that's what I suggest to people when they're looking for a good fast slot car just because it's good turning. But, you know, maybe the BMW 320 Turbo, that car is like small, right? So it might actually be able to outshine the Mercedes on an oval. I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying it's a possibility. Just because it's a short car with a bunch of thick wheels and the turning's not going to matter so much. That kind of course cares more about speed. So yeah, I mean, if you're traveling from friend's house to friend's house, you might even want to just get a car that's like better and average on everything. That way you're ready to go for no matter what comes at you. But then again, you could always try to specialize. I will be having some slot car reviews that are going to review the slot car on long, short, straights, as well as curves. Sorry, Todd out there. I should have said that. Short and then long straights, whatever. That's something that would interest you. So yeah, if you're looking for a game room, get the slot car sets that come with two of the same slot car. You get a triple car set, all those slot cars are different, and that's kind of like how they trap you, because then you're going to have to buy another slot car to try to even it out with the fastest one, or maybe you're going to go for the slowest one. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? In terms of like driving slot cars, so they all kind of drive, in terms of the game, it's the same, it's just different experience for different cars. Think of it like a car. If I'm driving with my van versus driving with my little Honda Accord, yeah, they both drive differently, but it's still kind of the same experience. I'm still just driving. You're still just slot car racing. You're just doing it with different types of turning characteristics and different kind of accelerations and stuff. And that's what makes the hobby great. There's a lot of replayability. Like once you get, you know, a couple slot cars and they all drive differently, that's great. But that's the thing. If you want to do the racing kind of feels the same. So it's just more even, in my opinion, better when everyone's using the same kind of slot car. But hey, that's just me. Now there is very rare exceptions where different slot cars will even out in a set. For example, I think it was, what was that set I bought? Whatever it is. It came with a Porsche S Cobalt and the Lamborghini Huracan, and those cars actually drove really close to each other, even though they were different makes. One was a little better at turn, one was a little better at speed. But for the most part, you could win with either one, and I consider them pretty even. So yeah, this is Sunday Slot Cars. If you found that informative, make sure to subscribe. Like I said, have those detailed reviews so it'll help you out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.